Hi, everyone! When animating characters in Blender, the head, body, and eyes all need to work together to bring them to life. But in practice, animating the eyes is often done manually, rotating eyeballs, frame by frame, and setting keyframes by hand. This leads to two major problems. First, it's extremely time consuming. Second, the eyes often look lifeless, making the character feel robotic. That's why we created AutoEye Animator, a one-click solution that instantly generates natural, expressive eye movement. It works perfectly with Ritify, AutoRec Pro, and any rig that uses a master control bone for the eyes. With this tool, you can skip the tedious manual work and focus on shot rhythm and performance. The algorithm is inspired by real biological eye movement, including micro-tremors, saccades, scanning, and blinking to produce realistic and dynamic eye behavior. Let's dive in and see how it works. Part 1. Basic workflow. Once the Addon is installed, press N in the 3D viewport to open the AutoEye Animator panel. The Addon has four main sections. Character setup supports Rigify, AutoRec Pro, Faceit, and custom rigs. Basics function used to create idle eye animations with a single click. Advanced features includes emotion mode. Choose from emotion labels like happy, nervous, or surprised, and the Addon will generate matching eye movements. Audio-driven mode currently in development. In the future, it will generate eye animations directly from speech. Stay tuned. Let's walk through a simple example using a character with master eye control bones. Select the character mesh and its armature. Choose the rig type, for example, custom rig. Then select the eye control bones. Set rotation limits to define how far the eyes can move. Select the eye meshes. Optionally, you can assign a shape key to control pupil dilation for emotional effects. Set your start and end frames. Now just click Generate Animation, and you're done eye animation in one click. Want to try a different look? Click Clear Animation. To simulate different gaze points, adjust the eye bone pose and generate again. You can tweak the intensity or movement range. For a more thoughtful expression, enable scan mode. Just set a start frame and the character will begin scanning from that point. You can also customize scan speed and intensity. Part 2. Working with multiple characters. The Addon makes it easy to manage them individually. Once a character's settings are configured, click Save Settings. Then click Clear Settings to start configuring the next character. When you switch back, simply select the character model. The Addon will automatically reload its settings. This is perfect for batch animating several characters in a scene. Part 3. Natural blinking. If you're using a rig like Faceit that includes upper eyelid bones, you can select them to create automatic blinking. You can also fine-tune the blink intensity manually. The Addon has built-in rig presets that load automatically. By default, characters blink every 3 to 4 seconds with random intervals to add realism. Part 4. Use the advanced functions to add emotional expressions and bring the eyes to life. To start, we need to create a pupil shape key for your character. This will control pupil size changes based on emotion. Here's how you do it. Select the eyeball object, create a basis shaped key, and then add a new one called pupil. Set its value to 1. Enter edit mode and resize the pupil however you like. Then, set the minimum value of this shape key to -1. Now, the pupil can dynamically expand or shrink depending on the emotion. Next, go to the Advanced Functions panel to start adding emotions. You can set keyframes for each emotion individually, or just generate them all with one click. If you want to clear all selected emotions, there's also a one-click button for that. You can adjust the eye intensity for each emotion and also tweak the number of transition frames between emotions. This makes the animation flow much more naturally from one emotion to the next. Part 5. AutoRec Pro Support. If you're using AutoRec Pro, is very similar to Faceit. The Addon supports both eye movement and blinking animations. But here's something to note. If your character uses AutoRec Pro's facial rigging, but doesn't include the full ARKit 52 shape keys, you won't be able to generate facial expressions, only eye animations will work. That's because our advanced facial animation system is built around the ARKit standard. On the flip side, if your character doesn't have a full facial rig, but does include the complete ARKit shape key set, for example, characters made with human genes, then both the basic and advanced features of the Addon will work perfectly. That means eye movement, blinking, and emotion-driven animations, just like with a standard rig. Part 6. Ritify Rig Support. The Addon is fully compatible with Blender's official Ritify system. With Ritify's standard armature, you can generate eye animations in one click and create realistic blinking effects. It also supports emotion-driven eye movement. You can generate each emotion one by one, or batch generate all of them. And just like with the other rigs, you can adjust the intensity of eye movement and control the number of blend frames to fine-tune transitions. To sum up, with the AutoEye Animator, you can easily and quickly create expressive, natural-looking eye movement for your characters. You'll save a lot of time, skip the tedious manual keyframing, and most importantly, your characters, they're thinking and feeling, not just acting out motions.